Hello there, how's it going on? Welcome back to my YouTube channel, friends. In today's lesson, we are going to have an overview of Amazon Aurora database, and after this, we will have a hands-on lab where we will migrate a MySQL RDS database to the Aurora database. So let's get started. First of all, let's understand what is Amazon Aurora. So Amazon Aurora is nothing but it's Amazon's own proprietary database service. It is MySQL and PostgreSQL compatible relational database engine. So as you all are aware, these days we are following on relational database service from Amazon. It got around 7 database engines, and out of that Amazon Aurora is compatible with MySQL and PostgreSQL database engines. It has the speed and performance and the best characteristics of both these RDS engines. So it delivers best in class performance, which is 5 times better than MySQL and 3 times better than PostgreSQL database, while at the same time it maintains higher availability and low cost. So Amazon Aurora is competes with commercial high-end databases such as Oracle, MySQL, etc. And it is very effective as compared to these databases such as Oracle and MySQL. Talking about storage and compute capacity, so its storage and compute capacity is scalable. Storage starts with 10 GB and it can be scaled in the increments of 10 GB, and it can go up to 64 terabytes of the maximum capacity. With respect to compute capacity, it can be scaled to 32 vCPUs and up to 244 GB of RAM. Amazon Aurora maintains total 6 copies of data. So there will be 2 copies in each availability zone, and it needs minimum 3 availability zones. So hence 3 into 2 are 6. So out of these 6 copies, even the 2 copies are lost. So there won't be any impact with respect to write operations, and even the 3 copies out of 6 are lost, there won't be any impact with respect to read operations. So Amazon Aurora is designed in a such way that it will handle the loss of 2 copies with respect to write operation and 3 copies with respect to read operations. So please, you can make a note of this one. Now coming back to some other features with respect to backup. So backups are automated by default in case of Amazon Aurora. And in addition to these backup, we can also take the snapshots backup, and these snapshots can also be shared with other AWS accounts. And even we initiate automated backups or snapshots, it's not going to affect the database performance. It's intact. Now let's discuss about type of replicas. So if you are aware about replicas, replica is nothing but, say your database is read only or write heavy. In that case, replica will just take the load from main or primary database to serve the read or write traffic. So accordingly it will be called as a replica or write replica. So its intention is simple. It can be uploading the or balancing the load and taking the load out of primary database, so that primary database can function on other database related operations. Here with respect to Amazon Aurora, it supports total 3 types of replicas. First is Aurora replica. There will be up to 15 replicas. Aurora replicas can be supported with Aurora. It supports up to 5 MySQL replica and 1 PostgreSQL replica. Out of these 3 replicas, failover is supported only by the Amazon Aurora replica only. So automated failover is not supported by MySQL and PostgreSQL, but it's supported only by using Aurora replica. So this is all about Amazon Aurora. There is Amazon Aurora Serverless as well. So this is nothing but an addition of Amazon Aurora. So it will be used in use cases where, say, infrequent or unpredictable workload is expected. At the same time, it's very simple and cost effective. In such a cases, we can go for the Amazon Aurora Serverless. So friends, we have not covered serverless portion so far. So serverless is nothing but it works as function as a service. So to give an example, in Amazon we have Amazon Lambda, we can call it as a serverless service, and Amazon Aurora. So Amazon Aurora Serverless. So there are different serverless services here in Amazon. So basically with respect to serverless, it will be charged per invocation or per execution basis. Like say if we have an EC2 instance, then in that case we will be charged per hourly basis of the usage. But in case of serverless services like Lambda, so it will be per execution basis that will be charged. So that is a little bit about serverless. So we will jump to the demo in a while. So what we are going to do is we have a MySQL RDS database that is launched and that is running. So we will migrate. So first of all we will create a read replica, Amazon Aurora read replica, and then we will promote it as a Aurora standalone database. So there's another way as well to migrate from SQL to Aurora database. What is that is we can take the snapshot of Amazon Aurora replica, and we can restore it as a standalone database. So let's summarize the things that we covered so far. Amazon Aurora is nothing but it's Amazon's own database service, and it is compatible with MySQL and PostgreSQL relational databases. It delivers up to 5 times better performance than MySQL and up to 3 times better performance than PostgreSQL database. At the same time, it ensures high availability and low cost is offered, and it competes with the other commercial databases such as Oracle, Microsoft SQL Server, etc. Its storage and compute capacity is scalable. So storage we can start with 10 GB as a minimum capacity and up to 64 TB of maximum capacity, and it can be scaled in the increments of 10 GB. Compute capacity is also scalable, where we can go up to 32 vCPUs and up to 244 GB of RAM can be scaled. So each copy that is stored in Amazon Aurora, so it will be there will be multiple copies gets created. So there will be total 6 copies of data will be created in Amazon Aurora. Out of that, 2 copies, even though there is a loss of 2 copies with write operations and 3 copies are lost with respect to read operation, that will be handled automatically by Amazon Aurora. So with respect to backups, so automated backups are enabled by default. In terms of other snapshots, we can also take the snapshots in addition to the automated backups, and these snapshots can be shared with other AWS accounts as well. We discuss about replicas as well. Replicas just helps primary database to load balance, so that primary database can focus on core functions, and read or write replicas will serve read or write traffic. That is the main function of read replicas. So with respect to Aurora, there are 3 replicas are supported. One is Amazon Aurora replica, so total 15 replicas will be available. MySQL replica, total 5 replicas are supported, and PostgreSQL, there is 1 replica from PostgreSQL is supported. Out of these 3, only Amazon Aurora replica supports the automated failover. We also discuss about Amazon Aurora Serverless, which is nothing but an addition of Amazon Aurora itself, where we can use it where say unpredictable or infrequent workload, and at the same time if the cost effectiveness is required and simple and cost effectiveness, in that case we can go for the Amazon Aurora Serverless edition. And in terms of migration from existing MySQL to Aurora database, that can be done simply by 2 ways. First way is we can create Amazon Aurora read replica, and then we can later promote it as a read or promote it as a standalone database. Alternatively, we can take the snapshot of Amazon Aurora replica and restore it as a standalone Aurora database. So now let's jump to the hands-on lab. As you can see on my Amazon management console, this is the RDS database, and as you can see I have launched in the Mumbai region, Asia Pacific AP South 1, and this is MySQL compatible. Okay, so also you can see 3 actions here. I can just click on that. The 3 actions are DB instance isn't a multi-AC DB instance, enhanced monitoring is not enabled, and storage auto scaling isn't turned on. So basically this is as a demo purpose, so I have not turned on it as a multi, it's a single standalone database. Also I disabled the enhanced monitoring, and storage auto scaling is also I didn't turn it on because that was not required. What we can do is we can select this database, click on actions. Here you can see there are options with respect to create replica and create Aurora replica. To create replica is something that we covered in our previous videos, so you can check out my previous videos, where if I click on create replica, it will just create a replica from MySQL only. Since the database engine is MySQL, it will create that. However, if I click on create Aurora replica, it will create Aurora replica. Okay, so I'll just click on this one. Yeah. So as you can see, instance specification, this is Amazon Aurora compatible with MySQL 5.7.12. Here DB engine version and DB instance class can be modified. I won't touch, I will go with the default setting. Multi-use deployment, again I will go with the default setting. Here under settings, DB instance identifier needs the name of the database, so we can name, say, Aurora DB01. Under network and security, so it will pick up the default VPC where the MySQL database is running. We can change it if required, but again it's not needed for this demo purpose. So you can go with the default settings. Backup, you can see we can start with 1 day and maximum it is 35 days, so we can go with the 1 day, so that 1 day of retention. You can see here Amazon Aurora offers 1 day backup retention for free, so 1 day will be free and we can retain the backup data up to 35 days. So leave the 1 day as default, and rest everything I will keep it as a default. We have maintenance and maintenance window. So here maintenance in terms, say we need to upgrade the database. In that case it will be auto minus version upgrade. Okay, it will be, it specifies if the DB instance should receive automatic engine version upgrades when they are available. So we will be notified if the engine version are latest version are available accordingly. And we can specify the maintenance window. We can specify, you can select window and you can specify on which day that maintenance like upgrades or etc. will be carried out. So I want to go with that one. I'll simply click on create replica. So now you can see it has started creating the replicas. So what it has done is it has created Aurora DB01 cluster. This is a 2-node cluster. It is comprised of 2 instances, as you can see. So these are the instances or replicas, and it has started creating in different availability zone. You can see this replica is creating AP South 1C, and this one is getting created in AP South 1A. Okay, so this will take some time, and what we are going to do is once these databases are available, we can just select any of this replica. We can either click on it. So after some time the role will be changed. You can see after some time, once the database all are available, we will see the rule, what are the rule that is specified. We will click on either of the role, either of replica, and you can see still endpoint and port information is not available because it's still getting created, hence we don't have. So the endpoint will be different for both the replicas. Okay, so please note that. And what we will do is, once this is done, we will just click on modify and click on promote. So promoting the replica will make this replica as standalone Aurora database. So we are not going to wait for that. We can explore this option, and you can see that it will migrate our database from MySQL to Amazon Aurora database. So you can see the other different options here. You can explore the things. So the creation itself will take time, a big time. Okay, so you can check that out. So friends, I hope you got the point. Basically, Amazon Aurora is nothing but it's Amazon's own proprietary database. It's compatible with MySQL and PostgreSQL database, and it directly competes with Oracle and MySQL. And it got some advantages, like it's cost effective and it's very simple when to use and scalable as well. So there are lots of features we can explore, and in the upcoming session we will see about the other things like Elastic Cache, that another service that we will be covering in the upcoming session. So friends, please don't forget to subscribe, like, share and comment to my YouTube channel. This is Cloudy Mohsin. So if you do that, like, it would be really appreciated, because as you know, the videos like this take some efforts. So I really appreciate your support here. Yeah. Thank you so much friends, and have a great day ahead. Bye bye.